Hello everybody, Marcos Villegas for the Boxing Channel, standing next to Andre Berto, who takes on Robert the Ghost Guerrero, coming up November 24th at the Citizens Business Bank Arena. Andre, looking at Robert Guerrero as an opponent, what were your first thoughts about him, and was he somebody that was on your radar, that was always on your radar, someone that you looked at as a potential opponent ever?
No, not really, because like I said, I've always seen him at 135, so I didn't really think too much about it, but when the opportunity presented itself, and just basically just, just saying that he had that WBC title as well, I said, hey, let's go get it.
Looking at him as a fighter, how do you break him down, and how do you compare him to the other southpaws that you've faced so far in your career?
Like I said, like Robert Guerrero, he's a good fighter. He's a good southpaw. He's he's pretty mechanical. He pretty much just does everything, by textbook. Not too much speed, not too much power, but he's in shape. He always comes to fight. So I believe that's that's always a recipe for somebody that's going to be tough. So I believe that my advantage is definitely going to be speed and power. But it's just at the fact, we definitely just going to come to fight at the end of the day.
Looking at both you and him, there's been frustrations on his part to get big name matchups, you as well, and then plus the setbacks you've had. You've had one of the most up and down years of any athlete in all of sports. How's that been like for you, just dealing with everything and then just staying positive and keeping those negative thoughts out?
Man, it's just been, just been crazy. Just the fact that, I've been doing, I've done a lot of praying. I've done a lot of praying. I've done a lot of, spending time with my family and really, reevaluating my situations, when it comes to just a lot of things in front of me. And I just don't think that, I believe just, with every storm, comes a blessing at the end of the day. So like I said, I went through it and I made it. I made it through it. So now it's just time to just reap the benefits from it.
What would you say was the lowest point? Was it when the test came out? Was it when you suffered the bicep injury? Tell me.
All of them were, pretty tough, man. From the loss to the bicep injury, to the test situation that happened. All of them were tough blows for me. And they came back to back to back. So it was really, really tough for me, man. But at the end of the day, like I said, man, I'm blessed. I'm here. We made it through. I have a really good team behind me as well. So. Like I said, man, at the end of the day, once I get back in there and I go in there and dominate like I know how to dominate, I definitely have a story to tell.
Looking at you, you've been exonerated. The test proved to be invalid. You had a trace where it couldn't help you whatsoever, though fans still have that stigma attached to you because they're not informed as to the whole situation. That has to bother you, though, that stigma still follows you.
Of course. It definitely has to. It definitely bothers me just because of the fact, because, like I said, like our family and just like our team in general, we pride ourselves off hard work. And, just to the fact that, that we got put in that position was just a tough situation for us, because we know that we don't come from that type of, situation at all. Everything we do is just from hard work and just, trying to prepare for every fight like we know how to. But like I said, at the end of the day, we took the right steps and did what we had to do just to clear up our situation, to prove ourselves that nothing was just nothing. We didn't try anything at all to try to any type of edge, any type of anything. So like I said, that's the reason why we're, here now. Everybody else that that they couldn't, come back as fast as we did, just because, of the situation that they got caught up with. But like I said, hey, right now, just our thing right now, we just have to go in there and perform now. That's it.
Now let me know about the work. You've been keeping in shape, obviously, but when this fight came up, did that affect anything at all training-wise? Does it put more pressure to put a training plan in place because it's so little time? Talk to me about all that.
When the fight, when the fight happened, we were already, in the gym training to get ready. We didn't know who we were getting ready with. But, at the end of the day, man, I adapt pretty quickly. So we just got the right sparring partners in that we need to get in, and we just been putting in that work. That's it.
Now, finally, Andre, are you impressed by anything Robert does in the ring? Is there something that you look at and you go, you know what, I like that about Robert, or nothing of that sort comes to mind?
He's just very correct, I think. You know, I haven't really seen too much of him fight, but, you know, from what I've seen, he's just very correct. But nothing, I think the reason why he's been overlooked or basically just overshadowed by everything, because he doesn't do anything too special at all. You know, doesn't have too much, you know, like speed, no real power to, you know, like to amaze people, but he just knows how to win. You know, and I think, you know, when you're put inside of a box like that, it's kind of hard to really, you know, step outside the box and be seen. You know, but at the end of the day, like I said, you know, it doesn't matter what he brings to the table. We're gonna be ready to go.
Andre, it's been a hell of a year, and you're looking for to make a statement on November 24th. Here with Andre Berto and Marcos Villegas for the Boxing Channel.